I don't know about anyone else, but I don't think my boots are supposed to be talking to me like that. Hello. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Tom's Tinkering and Adventures. So today we're going to work on my extra set of motocross boots. I guess these are kind of more of like an adventure boot setup. Now, I've had these for a while, but I don't wear them that often. I've probably worn them a dozen times, and I don't know, I've had them for 5 or 6 years. But they're not worn out. For whatever reason, the sole started to come off on them the last weekend I was out. So let's see if we can get a little bit more life out of these things. I went online to your favorite, home delivery shopping website that some people love and some people hate, and I ordered up some Shoe Goo. Now, one of these was about $10, and two of them was about $12. So, they get you like that. It's kind of like the, would you like fries with that sort of thing. But the left boot is definitely falling apart. The right boot looks like it's starting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it apart. Let me grab this one real quick. The one that we did on the video. Now, before I did this video, I took these things and I sprayed them all down outside with the hose. And this one was only about that far apart, but it took me about 15 seconds to get it that far. And there you go, one more second and we're completely apart. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the Shoe Goo on this little bit right here first. We'll tack that down, and then we'll fill this whole inner liner up, and we'll stick that together. And I'll see if I can peel apart the other one, and we'll do the same thing to that. If we can't peel it apart, maybe we'll just jam some of that Shoe Goo down in between it. But I think this one fell apart. That one is going to as well. I have no idea if this is going to work, but for a little bit over $10, we'll give it a shot. Now, I've used this stuff before, but only really for maybe fixing just a tiny little issue. So I don't know if this is going to work all that great. I've already glued this piece down. I'm not sure if it's going to work all that great for holding an entire sole on, but I mean, a pair of boots like this is a couple $100. I don't know, maybe even a little bit less, but regardless, I like fixing things. I like the idea of, reduce, reuse, recycle, all that sort of stuff. Me, I'm just a big hippie. So we're going to apply a bunch of this in here. I don't know if more is better or less is better. Sometimes with the glue, more isn't always better. So, but this doesn't say it's glue, it says it's goo. So I'm going to spread this out. We'll come back, attach these two together, see what we have. All right, if you're a mechanic, you like to eat a lot of popsicles because you can use popsicle sticks for different things, You could buy these at a hobby shop or something. They call them crafting sticks, but then you don't get to enjoy eating all the popsicles, those delicious pudding pops. All right, so we got that all smeared on there pretty good. Let's attach the two together. This stuff feels pretty tacky. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. I figure we're probably going to need something to hold this on here, so I think I'm going to run around this whole outside with some tape maybe. We'll press it all together, and maybe I'll put some ooh, there we go, almost lost the camera. We'll put some tape around it, maybe a clamp on the toe here to keep the toe up, and we'll see what it looks like. Maybe I should just use the tape to begin with, who knows. Alright, so we got this thing glued up. Now I'm seeing like some gappage right in there, but I think if this actually holds on here, what we can do is we can go back afterwards and we can put the Shoe Goo around the outside edge of that using my pudding pop stick here, and we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna let that set up. We'll work on this other boot over here, see if it's ready to come up completely apart, or if I should just maybe put the Shoe Goo inside of the gaps here. So we'll figure that out, and then we'll let this set and we will check out our results. Alright, I was out for a couple days, so I just let these things cure. And well, they're on here. Let's see, this is the left boot. This is the one that was completely peeled off. The right one, I didn't peel it off. Maybe I should have, because it was separated quite a ways around, almost like 3/4 of the way. So I sealed everything up on that one. Let's put them on. I'll go for a little walk and we'll see how they hold up, at least for the time being. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in. Yeah. Or is it these boots are made for walking? What's it gonna be? Alright. I won't sing or hokey pokey anymore, but I'll take these things down. I'll walk about 100 yards in them and we'll just take a look at them after that. Well, I didn't go a mile or anything, but maybe 100, 150 yards. And they feel very secure. I'm going to call it a success. I'm going to wear these out in the desert a few times. I guess if I get a season out of them, it was worth the money and the time. It's pretty easy. That Shoe Goo, it's really good stuff. I've used it in the past. I don't know as if I've ever secured an entire sole on, but it works pretty good. And also, like, you can build up worn out areas on your shoes, or like this little chunk here, I could put just a little line over that. It'll help retain waterproofness. Is that a word? Who knows? Well, if you got some broken shoes, give it a shot. I mean, fixing things is better than throwing them away. Sometimes. There's definitely times where just throwing it away and getting a new one makes financial sense, but in this case, a new pair of boots. These are some fairly decent Alpine Stars, not top of the line or anything, but you know, it would cost $100, $150 to buy another pair of even low-end boots. So to get another season or so out of these, it's worth it in my opinion. Okay, if you're liking my content, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your adventure. Adios.